husband, 25M, and I, 24F, had threesome he wanted, he left in the middle of it. How do I proceed? My husband and I have been together 8 years and married for 3. We have an active sex life and had a very good romantic relationship. In the past month and a half, we have been talking about opening the relationship to be able to experience things together. I have only known him, and he has had other experiences. We have very close friends who have an open relationships for their entire friendship and were in the talks of doing something together with our female friend. We have spent a very long time talking about how we only want this to be physical and not emotional. We set up rules and made sure that if we proceed with this, we must be very open and communicate everything. After a lot of back and forth and prep, we have decided we do want to go forward with this and plan a get-together one of these days since we are in a different state. We traveled yesterday to visit our friends and see family. He did not mention anything about doing things today with said friends, and I expected today to just be a very platonic get-together. Towards 11:30 p.m., he told me he wanted to do things with her, and very shortly after that she pulled me to the side to let me know that my husband expressed that to her. I did not want to be involved at first since 1, he did not state that it was a 3-way, and 2, I was exhausted. Fast forward, after some truth or dare exercises, I got involved and it was great. I went to shower quickly and prep, while they continued alone, and by the time I came back he got off and they were waiting for me. We continued and it was honestly fun. Sometime after I got off, he just stared at us, ignored our calls for an invitation, and he just left the house. My friend and I quickly got dressed and we ran out to follow, confused. He was expressing how he was feeling insecure and jealous and that it completely killed his mood. Without going into extreme detail, we asked our friend to give us space, and my husband basically said he didn't like seeing me in that situation and that the sex was unfair. It was 2 a.m. by this point and I didn't want to look insane arguing outside, so after some back and forth I told him we can continue inside. He explained that he felt bad once he saw that she was going down on me and I was having fun. He let it bottle up and instead of saying anything, he just walked out. At first I was trying to understand and try and talk about this more until my friend mentioned that they talked about this prior and that she thought he would be okay. I was very confused because I thought this was a last-minute thing. Turns out he has been sexting her and talking to her about this for a month, all while telling her that I knew. She was very open and handed me her phone and showed me all the texts and messages where she reiterates that I need to be told / made aware / be okay with it, and he always told her I was good with it. This is where it all went to shit. He has been lying to all of us, he has been keeping things secret, and worst of all he worded / did things in a way so that I am in a position to just agree with it. I had a very serious and harsh conversation with him in front of our friends that what he did broke all of the rules we set. I even find out he came in her during this. We were fighting until 6 a.m. I genuinely don't know if we can come back from this. It's not about the sex, it's the lying and throwing back blame to me. He does this often. Halfway through me tearing him a new one, he admitted to all his faults and provided no excuses. He genuinely thought that this wasn't going to be a problem because I agreed to explore too. He also said that the sex was unfair because it felt like I was getting special service and not him. By the time I got involved he already was finished. Everything led to him basically acting out because I got involved in the sex. He just wanted me to let him have fun but won't accept that I want to as well? He left back to our home state and I will be staying here for another 2 weeks. I don't even know how to feel and I have been jumping from sad, to mad, to nothing. I'm sorry if this isn't as detailed or if it's messy, it is missing a lot, but this is the first time I am writing a post this long ever. I can provide more details in questions. I know that this stemmed from an insecurity from him, but I would like some advice on how to approach him with this and see why he genuinely thought this would be okay. How do I proceed with this? What can I do to help him understand what he did was not okay at all? TLDR, husband backed out mid 3-way due to jealousy, and blamed me for unfair sex. Turns out he planned everything without my knowledge and was doing everything behind my back.